5 people are trapped in a 6-meter deep pit. If they can't complete 2 challenges in 30 minutes, they will lose out on the $10,000 prize. The first challenge is the easiest. There's a sloped area at the bottom of the pit and a few trees for support. But the production team added extra difficulty. Each person must choose a different escape route. Soon, all 4 of the easier escape routes are taken, leaving poor George with no choice but to attempt the most dangerous route, climbing the wall without any help. Unexpectedly, just as he grips a crack in the wall, his foot slips and he crashes to the ground. At the same time, Jack chooses the highest point in the pit, where a dead tree stands. Quickly, he sets up the dead tree, climbs to the top, and the edge of the surrounding wall is almost within reach. With a swift motion, he grabs the top of the wall and with a light leap, becomes the first person to escape the deep pit. Tom picks a corner with a tall, towering tree, and using his rock climbing skills, starts to scale the tree. In no time, he reaches the top of the tree and easily climbs over the wall. George spots the dead tree Jack used earlier. He places the tree upright, holds onto the trunk with both hands, and uses his body as a brace to help Alan climb over the wall. Next, George calls over Dan, who steps onto George's shoulders for leverage and also climbs up the wall. Finally, only Dan remains. He climbs the tree using both his hands and feet, and successfully escapes the pit. The first challenge is passed, with only a few bumps along the way. The second challenge is even more deadly. The area of the pit is much smaller than the previous one, and there's only one tree left. Seeing everyone's despair, the production team loosens the rules. If 3 of them can escape, using 3 different routes, they win. George is the first to take the lead, climbing the tree to scout the way out, with his teammates below supporting the tree and giving cover. When George reaches the top of the tree, he leans out to reach the wall, and only after securing a firm grip does he move across to the wall. The remaining 4 see no other options, and Jack suggests forming a human ladder. Jack stands on his teammates' shoulders to reach higher, but he's still a long way from the top of the wall. Grimacing, he summons all his strength and reaches out, finally grabbing a small platform on the wall. With a slow and steady climb, he finally makes it over. With Jack's experience as a guide, the others immediately follow suit and help Alan over the wall. Finally, only Tom and Dan are left. Tom, being small and nimble, volunteers to scout the tree first, and using the height of the tree trunk, the 2 of them manage to escape the pit successfully. Just as the clock hits 30 minutes, all 5 have successfully completed the challenges, winning the $10,000 prize.